Good morning, Jacob. It's Logan Stout at Perkins Motorplex here in Mayfield, Kentucky. Gonna walk around the 2022 Ram 1500 Rebel for you. I am very pleased with it, and just to give you an idea of where we're at, what we're doing here. So that right there is one of our reconditioning facilities, 10,000 square feet. So they run our all of our vehicles through there for the cleanup. There's another reconditioning facility over there, service centers where we do custom truck beds there. We do lifts, wheels, tires, stuff like that there. And then the American flag, let's see if I can get it on camera here. The American flag way over there, that is where our lot is located, where we've got a traditional setup. But you can see back here, we've got a whole bunch of parking spot, or a whole bunch of inventory that we don't have parking spots for, all the way up the hill back there. And right there with those delivery trucks, that will come into play soon for you, because that's the kind of stuff that we haul vehicles all over the country with. Those are our delivery Dan trucks, we call them. So there we go. Here is the Ram 1500. Let's walk around it. I just want to, I'm always reminded, we don't sell brand new vehicles. None of them are going to be perfect. We don't expect them to be perfect. So it's always important for us to go around and just point out any dings, scratches, anything like that we see as we look around it. So I'm very pleased with this though. The front of it looks great. Not a lot of rock pecks or bug damage or anything like that. Zoom out here just so you can get a better scope of it. It does have some morning dew on it, so you're gonna see some of that. Dew from yesterday that's turned into kind of like the filmy dust or whatever. That's to be expected, but other than that, you got a couple little bugs and stuff on the bottom. Other than that, I mean, this thing is really great. The headlights, fog lights, everything looks good. It's all stuff that will obviously come off as you wipe it down or run it through the car wash after you get it. It's obviously going to get dirty on the road too. It's going to be on the back of a truck going all the way up to Michigan. I'm sure there'll be rain or bugs or grime from the road and stuff like that on it by the time it gets there. So these are BF Goodrich. We call them KO2s, the BFG KO2s. These are all-terrain tires. A lot of the employees here run these on their trucks. We love them, and the percentage on those tread, I mean, that's probably 90%, 95% tread on those. So basically brand new BFGs on there. Let's look down the driver's side for waviness in the paint or dings, scratches, anything like that. Got nothing through here. Very, very nice. Running boards are firm. Another wheel and tire in great shape. Give you a look at the frame as well while we're here. Best I can without grunting and stuff. Very, very nice. I always look at that main frame line there that I was zooming in on a little bit, because I know that if that's getting rusted and corroded and stuff like that, I know all the small lines are struggling. But very, very little, if any, to speak of on that, so that's great. All right. I said it's not without blemish. I got one thing definitely I want to point out. That's just a little dust coming out from underneath the brake light. That's to be expected. These tail lights look good. Nice Duraliner bed liner. The heat will sometimes cause this to come up a little bit. I noticed that. So that's kind of to be expected. On the tailgate, back bumper looks great. Not seeing anything out of line. Everything's spaced right. Here's one scratch right here on the back right of the tailgate. Kind of has another little spot with it. In the sun, you're really going to see it right now with the way the truck's facing. But other than that, unless I missed it earlier, there may be a ding or scratch or two I missed, but I've been doing these walk-arounds for several years. It's a big part of what we do. So I kind of know how to look for these waviness in the paint, ding, scratches. Like I said, none of them are going to be perfect, so that on the tailgate, that would be one that I would always point out. The roof looks great, no hail damage, nothing like that. But other than that, I got nothing. That's me being extremely picky with this thing, and I just really don't have much of anything to point out. Hood looks great. And the inside, we're gonna do that next. If it's possible to be better, I would say this is better. I love it. It's got the really nice floor mats. Seat backs look great. I'm not seeing, a lot of times you'll see kids that have been in the back and they've really messed with the seat backs and stuff. Nothing like that here. Back vents, everything great. A couple of spots. This is probably actually for me as I was digging around in here earlier. Dust coming right off there. Back doors look awesome. And the truck smells great. It doesn't smell like smoke or animal or anything like that. Smells nice and clean. Smells like leather. A power passenger seat. That's something a lot of the Ram trucks do not have, so that's nice. Owner's manual, books, all that stuff. A little extra storage right there. These trucks are just as good looking as anything on the market. Really cool glove box. Flips up. It's got you some work stuff there if you're handier than somebody like me. All right. I took our Perkins mats and just fold them up just so you can see the nice floor mats in there. Almost done. Let's go to the driver's seat. Let's click on some stuff. Check this out. Another great door there. Power seat. Stitching's great. No rips or tears in the leather. So notice the toggle switch here. That is going to be more than likely, the best I could tell, that is for some sort of aftermarket light setup somebody had. Obviously the fuse is disconnected because it's not doing anything now. It's tricky, like sometimes we want to take this off, but when we do that, it's going to leave a spot. So I just assume leave it. And what's nice is, depending on the way it's wired, you can have a local mechanic check it out, but coming off that fuse box there, you could wire something else to it. So if you want lights or something like that, you can leave the switch just like that. That's just going to be your on and off, and it'll run right off the fuse box. I would assume that it's there. So we'll look under the hood as well. So I noticed that, but with that, a lot of times we'll see like small holes drilled, something like that. I mean, maybe this right here, but that's a front license plate bracket. So a lot of times you'll see something that's glaring on it. It's like, oh, they must have had lights set up right there. But I don't see that. There's nothing on the hood either. So it wasn't a light package on the hood. Super clean in here. No signs whatsoever of excessive rust or corrosion. Sounds great. You can hear that fan kicking on right now, cooling everything down. Look at the space. Guys love that Ram Hemi space that they create inside because a lot of these trucks, it's so crammed in here, you're not able to get to anything or see anything. But you see all the space there, all the way down to the pavement. Great. And I wonder even if that is where that aftermarket light package or whatever is running off of. But obviously that's been clipped and taken care of the way it's supposed to be. But yes, that's as good as you could hope it would be right there for a used truck under the hood. That is clean. Love it. All right, let's go to the inside. Big thing here, 2 key fobs. We give every key fob and every floor mat that we get. Usually, you may get floor mats and you only have 1 key. Well, in this case, you got 2 keys and you got the really nice floor mats in there as well. So, great setup there. The AC is working. My goodness, freezing me out in here. So let's turn this up. Obviously, you can sync these. I'm just going to go ahead and move them both up. All right. So, I mean, Ram has just knocked this out of the park. How smooth all this is. Everything's working. There's your country music playing here in Western Kentucky. Comfort settings there. Let's go ahead and let this load for just a second. Boom, there's your navigation. Love it. Right where we are. You got phone connections. Obviously, kick this over to the camera. You can see your backup camera there. Love it. Let's see, how do I go back? Exit out of that, maybe. There we go. And of course, all your apps. More can be added. That's where you play around with the owner's manual and learn all about it. Man, everything. There's that power sliding back glass. Love that feature. Everything is as it should be in here. This is absolutely perfect. Let me know what other questions you have. I try not to use that perfect word because all of our vehicles get grace. I know none of them are going to be perfect, but man, I think this is a home run. Alpine sound system, of course. Touchscreen's responsive. Let me know what other questions you have. 9,729 miles as it sits here this morning. And that's clutch because that means it qualifies for that factory type total care warranty, which is so great. Power folding mirrors, they work as well. Let's go ahead and fold them back out. Yeah, this is awesome. Let me know what other questions you have. I'm excited for you. This is some of these trucks. Some used trucks are a lot harder to sell than others. I'll put it that way. This one sells itself. Very excited for you.